Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome back to Factorio on the Sea Block Modpack. Why is this backed up? Well, that's a problem. Okay, diving straight into things. So last time we focused on getting nodule production going, or really to start looking at mud. We're not quite done. I want to have more mud products, and we'll get to those in a moment, I think. But these nodules are pretty awesome, I think. I would like to have to double this, perhaps. Get even more nodules coming out, because I'm thinking that this is going to be the way we're going to fix our, not only fix our power problem, we'll fix our slag problem, we'll fix our mineralized water problem. Just because we'll be able to produce so much slurry from nodules that these don't even need to be working anymore. We'll keep them there, you know, but I'm thinking that most of our slag can now be going to make landfill. And we're gonna have more slurry to, and that actually probably would be better just to let the slag back up, because this eats up so much power. Although without that, we won't be have anything to produce the purified water we use, the hydrogen and oxygen gas that we use to make purified water. That's a thought. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking there's lots of different things we could do, but this area in particular is no longer sufficient to our incoming work we're doing. So I want to turn it off. Let's stop making this mineral sludge, or stop using the mineral sludge. We'll let it just finish off. I know we've got lots of backed up molten stuff, lots of problems everywhere. So I just want to make a little storage area, perhaps. We have to fix this too. Where's this going? It's going there. Okay, this is already backed up, so I'm not that concerned about it. But I want to get all the copper out, in particular, because we got a ton of copper just sitting there. Let's start putting it in the boxes. Really, we need the iron so that we can start mass producing things like inserters and belts and that kind of thing. Just because it's annoying having to deal with it by hand all the time. Anyway. One more. Well, might as well make more. And eventually we can just reset, we can put this backwards, so that, and just feed from here. But for now, I just want to empty out. Let's get all of this area empty, so that we can start stealing, whatever we need from it. We can start, taking it down and refreshing it to a different pattern. Yeah. Okay, so we do have these. Yeah. We do have these worms over here that I want to get rid of so we can expand our washing area. Let's focus on doing that for a bit. So we only have 3 of these left. We better make more. And I guess we should probably go ahead and just make firearm piercing rounds. It take forever, right? 3 seconds each compared to just 1. Meh. We could try with a few. Or is there a weapon I could just make for myself? No, I'm still got submachine guns, rockets, that kind of thing. I could try making some grenades. Nah, it's only 35 damage. These guys have 400 health. That's just not gonna work. This is unbalanced. Let's fix that. How's the mud supply working out? Looks a bit light, actually. Why would that be? Because these can't output? Yeah, I remember we were already down here earlier. This should be enough. 4 of these should be enough for full production. For these 10. Maybe I miscalculated? We'll give it a chance to... Still not pulling in very quickly. Any more of these? Maybe this will be how we get landfill from now on, just from the mud. I know we tried that before, but it was so slow. But with many machines working in parallel, that might be fun. Anyway. Let's give this a try, see if we can not die this time. Let's get some space. And they're out. Yeah, we can just use regular, probably. How did we do? We got one. Did the next one. Why do I have some sulfur in my inventory? That was a mistake. Stop killing me. Stop killing me. Come on, get the one. Okay. And we're out of ammo. And there's none here. Oh, come on, it's so close to dying. We need to... We'll just load what we have, and maybe that'll be enough. I can tank for a little bit. There. Okay, we'll deal with the last one when we get some more iron. Maybe go steal some. I probably should have waited to do this until the iron had backed up a bit more. Oh well. You know, maybe I better turn it back on. I better turn it back on just for iron, because otherwise we're not going to have enough to make the tools we need to get it all going again. So, let's see. Destroy that. The sapphire will be made. Okay. We do need to deal with the whole Jivalite ore and Cartinium ore. That's when we get around to doing this. Crystallized to uranium and fluorite. Interesting. You can get uranium this early? I don't know. The new ceramic filters are very interesting too. But not useful to me yet because I don't have aluminum plate or electronic boards. I don't have any way to make them. Or clay bricks. That's kind of what I want to focus on next. Get that clay brick going. Anyway, let's keep on doing all this. Figure out exactly. We're going to have to spend some time. Actually, should we do paste? I have no idea what that is. Brass smelting. No. Let's just get these smelting things so that when we do make our new smelting area, we can have access to the latest and greatest technology. You know that I'm just gonna destroy a bunch of molten lead because I don't really feel like making it. Not so with the copper. The copper will store. No, this isn't being kept full up. I thought that it would be. I thought if all 4 of these were going, it would need the full ore sorting facility. One second. Did I get my ratios wrong? Yeah. 1 ore sorting. Well, yeah. So it should be 1-to-1 with the ore crusher, right? So this is producing 2 every 1 second. Every 0.75 seconds. And this is consuming... Oh, it's consuming more. So it's half... Okay. Well, no, the speed is different. The recipe, speed... Wait. Crystallizers... Okay. Work. Yeah, we missed a factor of 2 in there. That we need twice as many of these. Oh well. We'll have to redo all this at some point. To an extent. Alright. We were getting distracted again now. We're gonna make some more piercing rounds. Definitely need more of these factories too. What do they need? Ooh, we have nodules backing up even. Good deal. Good deal. We should make, we need to make sure that these can continue to output, so we need to throw them to more landfill. I think. Yeah, the slag can back up. Well, actually no, even the slag can't back up. Otherwise, the ore sorters are gonna stop working. But they're not full at all, so that's not an issue. How's power? Looks good? Looks good? Yeah. A little bit of trouble in the mornings when the, what's it called? The accumulators are burning. Well, maybe not. They're not ever burning. Oh well, never mind. Sulfur's starting to back up again. How about mineralized water? It's good. Coal is backed up. Let's make some more power lines while we're at it. I have to admit, I'm feeling really confident now. I feel like we've been struggling for a long time to catch up with things, and now it's just a matter of making things more efficient. At least until we'll fall back again. As soon as we start trying to make the next tier of circuitry, I'm sure there's going to be a whole bunch of problems. But for now, I just want to, be happy with what I got. So let's kill this last worm. That was easy. This looks not the same. Okay, we need... Oh, we don't really need more washing plants. But I want more washing plants, but not for nodules. I want it for other things, and we have 10. So, let's see this recipe. So we want viscous. We have viscous mud water, and we are... How rude, I'm trying to do stuff. We have viscous mud water, and we are using it to turn into heavy mud water, which is what we use to get the nodules. But we could instead turn into concentrated and get clay. Okay, so what are these ratios? We figured it out for nodules, but we need... Okay, so we said the pump gives you 300 per second. Let's just copy all this down here. And we can turn viscous into heavy at 30 per second. We can turn heavy into concentrated. At it's 100 heavy per... I'm assuming it's 5 over 0.7 or 1.5, right? Yeah. Which, quite similarly to this one, becomes 30 per second. Alright, so we're producing 30 concentrated per second, and we use the concentrated to make clay. And clay is made also in a washing plant. It needs 30. Okay, well, that's a nice ratio there. It's well. Clay needs 30 30 concentrated per 5 over 1.5 seconds. or 9 per second. Which means that we can consume an entire, well, we can consume one of these with 3 clay production units. So we don't I don't even know if we need much clay. Why did it get so quiet all of a sudden? Clay is used for making bricks, and that's it. So, but we're gonna need a bunch of bricks. Bricks are gonna be used for like tons of things. Okay, but really it's this ratio here, the ratio of clay to sand to lime that I care about. So clay is what's the 3 at a time. You know, it seems there's an awful lot of things in this mod that are produced 3 at a time, and you need 4 of them to do anything with. It's like it's intentionally trying to make things a bit more annoying. Anyway, so we're producing clay at a rate of, let's see, it's 3 divided by that, at 0.9 per second. If we wanted to instead take this concentrated mud water and turn it into light mud water, it'd be the same ratio, of course. We'd have 30 light per second. 30. And we would use it to turn it into limestone. So 20 light, or let's do it that way. 3 limestone is 20 light per 5 over 1.5 seconds. Which means consuming it at 3, that's 6 per second. To get 0.9, that'd be even. But limestone is not what they wanted. It was lime, right? So limestone is 1-to-1 with lime. But we're gonna need limestone too for other things, like iron ingots. There's a thing. But that's advanced smelting 3, and we're setting up for an advanced smelting 1 factory, so I'm not going to worry about it yet. Let's just make enough limestone to let's make enough limestone to make the lime for the bricks, and we need half as much limestone as clay. So yeah. We're just opening up more things. Invar smelting. What's Invar? Molten Invar. Invar plates. Don't know it. I have a vague understanding what bronze is, but not Invar. I'm assuming sapphirite is from sapphires and all that. And bobmonium is probably just the name of the dude. Don't know what jivelite is. Anyway. It might be a real thing. Maybe I'm just poorly educated in terms of geology. Anyway, let me just figure out what I was going to do then. So we were thinking we'd have 2 sets of these. So we would need 2 producing viscous, 2 heavy, and then 2 producing heavy to concentrated, and then just 2? Yeah, just 2. just to producing clay. Concentrated to clay. Whereas on this side we could do 1-on-1. So one viscous to heavy. Actually, are we even consuming all the heavy? Let's see. So we're producing 30 per second, and we were thinking we're going to be using up 9 per second, but it's the same number. Well, no, we're going to be using a third of it up. Oh, I don't like the idea though. I don't like the idea. I would rather have enough clay being produced to use up the entire amount that's being used here. That way it'll just back up. I don't mind having more unused machinery in my factory. So let's approach this differently. Get that out of the way. So we're producing 30 concentrated per second if we just have 1 and then 1. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking I needed 2. Anyway, to use up that 30, we would need 3.3. We already looked at that. So we'll just do 3. So 1 viscous to heavy, 1 heavy to concentrated, and then 3 concentrated clays. Well, clay is the thing we need. We'll do 4, and this won't be fully saturated. Whereas for the limestone, we'll do 1. What's the next one? It's concentrated to light. And then divided by 0. We have 30, and we're going to divide it by that. We can do 5 of these. 5 limestone. And I don't think we're going to actually need limestone for much. It's the lime that we mostly are going to be using, because yeah, we just looked at this. This is all higher ranking smelting, so we're going to convert all to lime, which will need carbon dioxide. Oh no, it's going to produce carbon dioxide. That's convenient. And stop wasting our coal on it. Okay, what about sand? Sand is thin, and we're going to get a ton of it because of the rate it comes in. Thin mud water is from light. Alright. Let's go ahead and just look at the sand. Yeah. Sand. Which has more uses. We can use it to make concrete, we can use it to make glass. So I don't feel bad about making a ton of it. Sand. So sand is... Let's just copy this. Sand is 10 thin. And we get 5, not 3. So we're going to be using, each one of them will be using 3. So we could have 10 sand factories. I probably don't want 10. Why is that not working? It should be... Should be 10. Okay, so it's 1, 1, 1, 1, 10 if we wanted to do it that way, but we'll probably stop short. So in total, we're going to need 6 from that, 8 from that, and potentially many from that. Let's make some more of those. We do have 2s. We don't have the materials to make them though. Iron still isn't backed up. Oh, this needs steel. And circuits. Lots of steel. Well, this is gonna help me get it backed up more. Why is this not working? It doesn't have solder again. And it won't for a while. Do I have some solder in inventory? No. But we have some solder right here we can grab. There it is. Oh, it's the stone that's holding us back. Let's go grab some. I was thinking it was the steel. Probably is the steel too. Yeah, this is all backed up now. Nice. Alright. That'll take a while to go, but it'll be ready when we're ready. We're gonna need more of these crystallizers. Can we make the crystallizer twos? Not looking at the right place. I can make algae farms. Algae farm ones, or twos. It's a thought. And blast furnaces too. Not right now. We'll need a ton of casting, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the crystallizers. There they are. Crystallizer 2s I cannot make yet. They're so much faster though. 1.5 to 2.25, that's pretty crazy. We'll need more filtration units too. Out of steel. Oh, can you run the new one? Let's see. Yeah, you could run. No, you can do crystal slurry. You can do ceramic. You just need to deal with that. It's less. It's fast. Okay, it's better slurry per second. But it needs more. We'll need more purified water to clean. Right. I grabbed some filters from that accidentally. No, we're good. Could you? Yeah, of course you can. What am I thinking? Where was the thing you were just doing? There it is. So you could be doing ceramic filtering. It just needs more purified water. It needs alumina. That's why I can't make a bunch of those. Okay. How do I get alumina? From aluminum hydroxide, which needs advanced aluminum smelting 1, which might be available. I just don't know about it. Or from sodium aluminate. Now this is all too advanced. That needs 3. That needs 3. Yeah, okay. We're sticking nothing. We're not going to go beyond 1 or 2. And this is just a 1. So aluminum hydroxide, which we get from aluminum ore, and sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide we get from saline. And we're going to be producing a ton of chlorine gas while doing that. Okay, well, something to keep in mind. The aluminum ore comes from gibbelite chunks. That's where we start going to get more ore too. I can't. It's more convenient when they have the numbers on them. Is that close or is that far away? I'm thinking that's far away. I'm thinking the next thing we're going to get is chunks, which is going to produce a ton of different water. Or hydro refining, which we don't have access to yet, so maybe I'm wrong. We need ore processing, and we can get all of these. Oh, there's so many more of these. I'm just trying to focus on the red and green. I want to have the best red and green smelter area that you can get. But it feels like there's quite a lot of steps still to go. Oh well. Let's just keep going with the mud. Is this backed up? It is, because nodules are backed up. Yeah, what are we gonna do with this stuff? Are we gonna take it up to our bus? I mean, there's not a lot of room up there. Maybe we should redo all this eventually. Push it further, give us more room. Huh. Anyway, for now we're going to be more modest. Alright, so let's see. What was our ratios? 114. Maybe orient them all going down, because it's a process now. Whereas this is just the same thing, doing the recipe 4 times. This will be a different recipe each time. So the water will come out on a different side, but that's okay. This is concentrated to heavy. This is heavy to... No, I'm sorry. That was viscous to heavy. This is heavy to concentrated. And now we'll have 4 of these. Actually, does this need water to do it? It does need water. Okay, so we'll have to orient it the same way. I guess we can go lower. Make some more space. This isn't gonna work. They need to have their input free. That's 5, right? We said it was 4. Okay. I could make them output this way, actually. That would make sense. So this will be where we get clay. This way. Alright, now do the exact same thing, except for it's going to go one more step here. We'll leave some extra room. That's going to bother me. Why did I leave this offset? Let's move that. I don't like this. I don't like the way that you are forced to lay these out. But I think you are forced to lay them out this way. Just to make them efficient. But there's like a solid block of these with on the exact same interval. Not that one. Concentrated, viscous to heavy, heavy to concentrated, concentrated to light, and then light to limestone. Alright, and leaving a bit of room. Oh good, it went away. The different colored land. Or was it over here? It was over here, yeah. Scrubland. Be gone. Oh well. Can't see a thing. Alright, so that'll get us the water. Then we wanted to do 10? I don't really want to do 10. We'll do 8, because that's how many we have. So you know, let's set this a little differently. Well, no, it's more convenient to do it like this. We'll just have to go one. Oh! Worms, you're ruining my day. You don't have the weapons to fight them. Moment. Or I guess we can make a bunch of fire. Sure. It's just a small. I know it's a medium one. Fine. We'll just go with 6. Alright. So, viscous to heavy. Heavy to concentrated. Concentrated to light. And then light to thin. And then thin to sand. And getting this all piped up is going to be really annoying, but we need to do it. Why is this not set? This is the clay. Yeah, don't know what happened there. Oh, I picked him up and moved him. Right. Okay, let's get this set up. Main one is this pipe here, which I believe produces like ridiculously more than we're gonna need. It's like 300 per second, right? And we're using, well, no, we're using. This will be 100. This will be... Wow, we might need another one of those. In fact, okay, sure, let's make another one. Just to make sure that this is going fine. Because nodules are important. Now I can't get through. how finicky this is. We're gonna be short on these. Oh well, we'll go get more in a moment. We should probably get water from the south of this, but I don't really want to. Oh, fine. Let's take that out. Otherwise, it's gonna be annoying all this time. Don't kill me. Ooh. Well, that's embarrassing. Sorry about that. Well, we had lots of fun piping that up, right? So it's all fun and it's all good. And we didn't lose that much time. That was we'd already made that, so we just had to lay out some pipes. And we were going to put that there. I want to try that again. This is gonna be fine. No. Alright. That's one down. Can they hit me from here? Yeah, they can still. How's this going? Since we wrecked it. It's not producing enough iron, and it's not producing anything else. Anyway, but that's why we're doing this whole research thing. Actually, this is going fine. It's not backed up at all. I mean, this is backed up, which is great. That's what I want. Oh well, we can grab it from a different wall. We're gonna need a ton more inserters though, and we do not have anywhere near enough iron for that. How are we gonna fix this? Is this working? Like, we should be like ridiculously plentiful on yeah, it's just going full speed. We just don't have enough of these. I don't want to tear it up until we've got like more than enough things. Oh well, never mind. Let's not worry about it at the moment. It's a problem for another day. We'll pipe up things. So this game is kind of consuming my life, by the way. So I wake up in the morning and I think about, what can I do to improve my algae layouts? And I'm supposed to be doing like 2 or 3 other Let's Plays at the same time. But I find myself doing this instead, and so all my other series are way well behind. Things I should have released a week ago and I haven't yet because I haven't sat down and made the video. Whereas this one, I'm releasing stuff at like a really aggressive rate, and I still have it like backed up for another couple weeks. Fluid handling 2 would give me pumps, but those need aluminums. Pumps I would use, but never mind. Let's do this advanced smelting. I wonder if I should get zinc processing. It's weird. Everything else has this advanced thing going on. That's Angel's, and this is Bob's. Although it looks like it's Angel's too. But anyway, let's get the ones that are smelting like this. We have pipe being made. No point in wasting stone on pipe. I'm so eager to tear this down, but I don't want to do it yet. I really want to. I'm not going to yet. Not till there's more. Not till when all the smelting is done, then we'll tear it down. When all the smelting research is done, all the everything I think I'll use in the new factory, the new smelting area. It's kind of annoying to walk around because it's got pipes blocking everything, but that's okay. We only have one of those. Need more iron. There we go. Offshore pump. That's a waste. Well, no, I'm gonna need that because we'll I can help it from the top. I guess I could be running just regular pipes everywhere. I'm not gonna walk between them anyway, but it annoys me to see it look weird. Why isn't this connected? Ah. Missing a bit of pipe there. Is that right? We need to... Yeah, okay, that's right. And this is the one we need to grab. Now we need to do the same thing on this side. So... like that. And that's it? Yeah, we only have 6. So we'll have to grab from there. But... and they'll supply them through there to get that. Okay, and the output of this is going to be here. Wait a minute. These are... no, they're fine, they're fine. Nah, the stand's gonna be over there. Gotta reverse it for this one. Alright. And where are we taking all this stuff? We need to turn it into bricks, right? So... clay. Unburnt clay bricks, which is made in just a regular factory. Takes 4 seconds. We're producing more than enough. Probably we'll just do a group of 4. Yeah. Then we burn it in not a blast furnace, just a regular furnace. And then use that for a ton of things. But not regularly. Use them for individual facilities, but not like for like something that I'll need 20,000 of. I don't think. Nope. No. Just we'll need them kind of ad hoc. It doesn't mean we won't need a lot of them, just we won't need like a belt full of them going somewhere else. So, we don't have enough iron. I do want to keep the science going. I don't want to skimp on this. The left side is having troubles. But we're producing at such a rate that we're not consuming fast enough. It's not that big of a problem. You know, it occurred to me. All of those things we just planted are going to be dropping mud. And we made absolutely no provisions for where the mud's going to go. How much of that are we going to have to redo? Oh dear. It's always the smallest things. Alright, so you're creating that and you're dropping mud. Can we drop the mud right here? Maybe both of these can output onto this belt. Is there room? Looks like there's room. And they can output to the outside. This doesn't produce mud. No, just the factories up here produce mud. We should go that direction. Yeah, so starting here. And right, actually, that's fine. Doesn't matter. We don't have any underground belts. How is this going? We have plenty of sludge. We're just not using it up fast enough. Sure, let's get this copper going. Or not copper. We need to get the stereotype, sapphirite. What were these other things? Oh yeah, we can just produce iron ore by using the gibbelite too. Interesting, we can produce tin from ammonium and stereotype. Not one of the new ones, the continuum. Continuum. Contininium? Continium. Protinium. Yeah, the ratios are weird. You need twice as much crotinium. If we were to switch it over to this instead of the other ones, which might not be a good idea. That would stop us from being able to get. We're not going to do this anymore anyway. Wait a minute. Crushed. Excuse me. We were gonna turn crushed not in here, we're gonna do washing, right? Hydro refining. Or maybe not, maybe that's the next tier. I thought we needed that to get chunks. Let's see. Hydro refining. Yeah, it's blue, it's red green. We just don't have the gas and oil extraction to make it happen. Okay, well we're gonna need more we're gonna need more time to get this to work than I thought. Anyway, let's switch this over to sapphirite. Switch this over to sapphirite. And turn this back on. But turn this off. Where was it? It was... It was gas and oil extraction. There we go. And I think this will just work because they'll they have the same outputs. Right? Why isn't this working? There. I don't know why that... Oh, I see. Because these have their own filters. Crushed sapphirite. These are the wrong things. Hopefully this will help some of our problems. Okay, well, we stopped doing that because we needed underground belts. So let's just wait till we get enough ore to make a few of those. More than just the one. And why can't we make those? Not enough circuit boards. Okay. The basic circuit boards are easy. Okay. We really need another toolbox row so we can not have to worry. Are we gonna need long-handed inserters? I think we might. I forget. I think we set it up so it did need some long ones. Maybe we can just use a transport belt. We'll see. There. This is producing faster now. No, we are going to need long-handed. I forgot we had to hop over one of these. Oh, finally the ability to make flare stacks. But no, we wanted to move towards so many different things. We wanted to move towards hydro refining. But we are over time. Wow, I didn't realize that. So thank you everyone for watching. My name is Michael Young. This is Factorio on the Sea Block mod. Thank you.